The silver screen has lost one of its most enduring legends, Robert Redford, the Oscar-winning actor, director, and visionary behind the Sundance Film Festival, passed away at 89, leaving behind a legacy that reshaped Hollywood and independent cinema. But here's where it gets controversial. While his films are celebrated, his environmental activism and the Sundance Institute's influence on indie filmmaking remain polarizing topics. Did he truly democratize the industry, or did he inadvertently gatekeep it? Let's dive into the life and legacy of a man who refused to fade into the background until now. Redford's death, confirmed by his publicist Cindy Berger, came peacefully in his Utah home, surrounded by those he loved. Though no cause was disclosed, his passing marks the end of an era for a career that spanned decades. From his breakout role as the Sundance Kid in the 1969 classic Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, a film that defied studio skepticism to become a cultural touchstone, to his Oscar-winning direction of Ordinary People, Redford's work was a masterclass in storytelling. Yet, as his biographer once noted, the man was as much a myth as the characters he played. And this is the part most people miss. Redford's true genius wasn't just in front of the camera. He founded the Sundance Institute in 1981, transforming it into a powerhouse for independent filmmakers. Today, the Sundance Film Festival is the gold standard for indie cinema. But was it a beacon of opportunity or a curated echo chamber? Critics argue that while it elevated marginalized voices, it also created a new gatekeeping system. What do you think? Tributes have poured in from icons like Marisa Tomei, who recalled Redford's selfless support for causes beyond his fame. "He showed up for the world," she wrote, referencing his 1975 Miss Magazine cover shoot to amplify feminist issues. Even Paul Newman, his legendary bromance partner, once joked that their 1969 film was a guaranteed flop, until audiences proved them right. Their friendship, marked by pranks and shared passions for racing cars, became as iconic as the films they made together. Bob Woodward, who starred as himself in All the President's Men, called Redford a fierce storyteller who elevated journalism to art. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton praised his progressive values, from environmental advocacy to nurturing emerging artists. Yet questions linger. Did his environmental efforts truly rival his film legacy? Rita Wilson, who admired his mentorship, hinted at a duality. Your art stood the test of time, but your love for nature was equally fierce. Redford's final role was a cameo in Dark Winds, a show he produced about Navajo police officers. It's a fitting coda for a man who championed stories of resilience. As Morgan Freeman reflected, working with him was a dream come true. He wasn't just a co-star. He was a friend who redefined what it means to be an artist. But let's not forget the personal side. He is survived by his wife, Sibylle Szaggars Redford, and 2 daughters, while his children from his first marriage faced tragic losses. His family story, like his career, is a tapestry of triumph and sorrow. So, where do we go from here? Redford's Sundance Institute continues to shape cinema, but does it still reflect his original vision? And in an age where streaming platforms dominate, can independent films thrive without the Sundance brand? Share your thoughts. Was Robert Redford a trailblazer or a relic of a bygone Hollywood? The debate is as alive as the films he made.